Horrible camping in the forest. It was on a November day. All the leaves are yellow and orange. My favorite time of the year to visit the suburbs. I'm with my girlfriend at a house outside her father's cell. But the two of us went up to camp in the nearby forest. The house has all the necessary camping supplies, including the tent. So we parked there and carried our camping gear into the woods. I guess at SAO, it's just the experience of camping and sleeping in the forest. I've been camping a few times in my life, but I'd love to camp in the fall, because there are fewer bugs. And of course, you can't resist the beauty of the foliage. We camped in a small circular clearing, just big enough to pitch a tent and light a campfire. We sat around the fire for about an hour, just eating and talking. Then we went into the tent. We keep on burning, because it makes my girlfriend feel safer and create more warm air. Next to the burning sound, we're finally starting to hear the rustling of the leaves nearby. My girlfriend and I looked at each other, and she put her finger to her lips. I can tell she's worried. The stronger the fire gets closer, so the louder the leaves are, the more suspicious they are. The sound of footsteps echoed with both feet, like the sound of human footsteps. The noise is getting louder, until they stop by the fire. And then we saw the shadow of that AI standing outside. They sat down in one of the chairs, but they didn't say a word. So I finally decided to stick my head out and check. I looked out at the campfire, expect to see that AI sitting in a chair. But there's no AI out there. I stood up and looked around the campsite. Look at the trees and the darkness. I don't see anyone out there. My girlfriend is whispering something. Looks like she's in a hurry, trying to get my attention. So I put it in and she said, "What does he want? There's no AI there." "What are you talking about? I see him sitting in a chair right now." I looked at the tent wall. I saw the figure still sitting on the chair by the fire. But I realized that's impossible. I crawled out of the tent to look again. Both seats are empty. I went inside and told my girlfriend, "We need to go now." She didn't ask any more questions. I stood up when I saw that there was no AI in the chair. She screamed. I shouted at her to be quiet. And we ran through a dark forest, almost untouched, and the way back to the house. While running, we heard this horrible moaning sound. Not far from us, the loud touch of the tree's branches. This made us both scream, and even run faster. How we found the house is by repeatedly pressing the car lock button, until we finally heard the car honking. We went into the locked house and hid under a blanket. But I don't feel completely safe when surrounded by combing in all directions in the forest, and I'm paranoid that anything out there. They are also following us. I let my girlfriend sleep while I woke up to the sound. I thought I heard a click or something from the front door into the house, but that might be the paranoia playing me. We finally fell asleep, and when we woke up, we went back for the tents and supplies. There's a fucking fear of doing that. Nothing moves except the chair that we think. I saw the shadow sitting there. It was overthrown. We hurried back to the car and drove home. And that was our last camping trip.